I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never enough.
We'd hook up in my car, driving so far, play your guitar, you'd show me your art, let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars. We were never apart, drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, open when it's gone. Took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we got. It's too late now, I remember you and me, and how careless we.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. Nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious.
We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we got. It's too late now, I remember you and me, and how careless we.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be.
Na, halihó, sziasztok üdv mindenkinek itt. Ma folytatni fogjuk a Horizon Forbidden West-et, remélhetőleg a hang minden az jó lesz, és nem lesz semmi gond. Úgyhogy ismét itt vagyunk Twitch-en. De persze ne aggódjatok Youtube-on, hogy a VOD formájában majd visszanézhető lesz jövő hét pénteken, úgyhogy ott ugye van egy kis egy hét delay egyelőre, aztán majd meglátjuk, hogy ez hogy alakul. Na. Nagyon szerintem nem is húzom az időt, vágjunk bele, mert szűkös, úgymond az időnk, mert csak 1 óráig fog tartani a stream, ugyanis még mennem kell ma is délutára dolgozni, úgyhogy na, ennek a játéknak is van most már a hangja, úgyhogy ja, na nézzük. Itt is vagyunk. Folytatás. Hát egy picit lejjebb halkítom a játékot, magamon meg halkít, vagy a hangosítok.
Az ágyat rá 5%-ban, és én nem tudom, hogy ezt nem hozhatom.
Ne várjatok, először is. Na, ez így jó lesz, a másodszor pedig egy fél perc türelmet kérek tőletek. Na, vissza is tértem. Elnézéseteket kérem. Csak meg kellett igazítanom kislányomnak az ágyát. Na, bízok benne, hogy minden jó lesz. Oké, ott tartottunk, hogy elkezdtük átnézni ezeket, ugye ide még kicsik vagyunk, nem tudunk ezt megcsinálni, és mondtam, hogy az északi részt bejártuk teljesen, és a déli részen maradtak ilyen kérdőjelek. Úgyhogy ezekhez is eljönk, hogy meg tudjuk lesni, hogy mi van itt, meg ugye itt van fönt, hát ez közelebb van, akkor erre jövünk, azt eljövünk ide, és akkor átcsapunk a völgyön, és akkor bejárjuk az egész területet, hogyha már egyszer itt vagyunk, akkor meg legyen ez is. Na, let's go! Szia szívem, szia. Jó a hang, minden. A játék. Gyere hátasom. Vágtas. Itt volt az a völgy. Ezt kell követni. Ja. 56 méter. Az irányba akkor tudunk itt menni. Na várjátok. Ide be kell jönnünk, ez egy barlang. Így fogsz végigfutni? Nem, csak futni fogok. A játék hangot eddig nem nagyon hallottam, de a te hangod jó. Na akkor adok a játékon még hangot. Így nagyjából akkor remélhetőleg jó lesz. Víz alatti barlang, de jó. Miért érzem, úgyhogy megint nem tudom majd mit csinálni. Egy kis zöld csinál. Jó? Majdnem megfulladtunk, de így még jók vagyunk. Itt lent balra még van loot. Mindjárt megfulladok. Jó. Megint csak nincs elég. Még fejlesztenünk kell ahhoz, hogy meg tudjunk jutni. Mehetünk vissza. A kérdés, hogy... Várjatok. Igen, hogyha B-t használom, gyorsabban megyünk előre, de több oxigén használnunk kell. Valahol itt volt, nem? Hol volt a lyuk? Ja, eltévedtem. Gyűlölöm. Hé, itt még nincs oxi. Úgy el tudok tévedni egy ilyen barlangba. De lehogy csak ugye. Ezt a hasonlókat kell találni. kettő nem elérhető. De hol van? Én nem látom a hasadékot, amin keresztül átjöttem. Beakadtunk, nem le. Na várjatok. Ti látjátok, merre kell menni? Na jó. Aha. Ott a kilépés velem szembe. Arra. Akkor itt lenne a hasadék? Én itt sem látom. Ott. Jó, megvan. Jó, legalább ezt is tudjuk, hogy van itt is egy barlang. Aztán, hogy ezt majd hogy tudjuk fejleszteni, az még egy jó kérdés. Ha meghalsz a dalút, hát nem tudom. A másiknál nem volt, csak akkor újra kezdted a chapternél. Azt tudom, valamennyi talán elveszett még a Horizon Zero Dawn-nál is, de nem vagyok benne teljesen biztos. Vörös vájat kőbánya. Még itt a kőbánya Kispestre. Aha. Jó. Ez ad küldetést. A vadász. Kivel tudunk kereskedni. Vegyük meg ezt is. Úgy. Ezeket el kéne adnunk. Többit még egyelőre nem, mert ezek ugye fejlesztésekhez kellenek majd. Úgyhogy egyelőre ennyi elég. Az a két tárgy, ez nem kell. Az a baj, nem merem kipróbálni, hogy mi történik, ha meghalok. Amíg lehet, addig nem szeretnék meghalni. Jó, el tudunk jutni akkor ide, most már keresztül vágunk mindenen, és akkor igazából már minden megvan. Itt a térképen nem lesz egy kérdőjelesünk se. Ezen a kettőn kívül.
Alvin said no one could clear out the machines, but she did it.
Ezen le tudunk? Aha, baj.
Watch your step now.
Ouch. Itt is van egy tábortűz. Vaddisznó. Azért. Azt felejtem el mindig feltölteni a készletet. ...200 méterre van innét. Várjatok egy nagyon picit. Jó étvágyat. Itt váltoltunk a izékkel. A dínokkal. Ide menekült fel a kalapácsos emberke, akinek már nem emlékszem a nevére. Jó. És loot. Mi ez itt? Arra van valami bejárat.
What's the harking out of that?
Ott van valami bejárat. Nincs semmi, amivel lángot tud... nincs. Amúgy ez valami blokkolt ott van. Aha. Vagy egy olyan eszköz kell, amivel felgyújthatom a bozótot valószínűleg. Ja, akkor a következő kérdőjel. Pedig olyan rossz, hogy itt van egy csomó minden. És nem tudom megnézni. Viszont ez azt jelenti, hogy ide majd úgyis vissza kell majd térnünk.
Green shine.
Oké.
Look.
Van itt a falon, nem mászik át. Miért nem tud abban megkapaszkodni? A tényleg. Jó. hadd nézek, még meg légy szíves. Ezt nem tudom szabálni. Ott fel tudsz. Előjelölőit fel tudsz menni. Akkor is felmegy. Hogyha ilyen körbe megyek, van egy út, ami felvezet. Egy ösvény. Hát akkor inkább ott, mint itt megpróbálni felmenni. Mert vannak lent dínok. Egy dinónak annyi. Ez sokkal nem mentem. Keresztül kell teljesen várnunk. Hát jó. Assassin. Legyen-e? Ez majd messze van. Oké. Hát így nem kellett használni. Pedig ez csak öklelő lett volna. Mindegy, az még hagyjam. Ezek így jó. Ha azt meglőjük, akkor a faverendák lejönnek. És lúg. Ez az ösvény, vagy lejjebb van? Nem, ez az ösvény. 260 méter. Hopp. Jó, lebuktuk. De szerintem le is ráztuk. Ja. Hopp. Kocsiba a loot. ...240 méter. tök jó, hogy bármikor hívhatunk. Hátast. Itt a paci. Itt a paci.
What's back here?
Na várjatok, vannak itt lótok. És csak eddig tudunk jönni a pacival. Nem baj, az is valami, legalább egy kicsit gyorsabban értünk ide.
I can climb up this cliff.
Hopp, várj. Így felvettük. Nem érzed.
Looks like this camp was abandoned a while ago.
Tök durva ez a virág. Aha, itt egy régi tábor volt. Itt egy jó ideje elhagytak.
An old Karja watchtower. Maybe I should check it out.
Kárja torony. Felmászunk oda. Pislót. Van egy vaddisznó itt fent a fensikon. Kecce. Jó, azt hittem egy pillanat, hogy lehessen, de nem. Hogy jutok? Eljön. Indul a jó zene. Jó. Ne! Oké.
This tower is barely holding together. Made it. And there's another one of those devices.
Jelzőlencse.
Lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
És akkor még 3 ilyenünk lesz.
There's Barren Light. And the Forbidden West beyond it.
Az merre van az a kopárfény? Az ott lent? Aha, az ott lent. Akkor mehetünk arra, úgyis oda visz. Minket fölküldi. Prototípus tüskevető. És akkor a lőszer is van. Robbanó tüskék. Mondjuk azt kellett volna megnézni, hogy az működik-e így. Üszkös hús. Biztos finom lehet. Üszkösödő hús. Van itt olyan, amit még... de nincs is olyan. Különleges. Aha, várjál. Alkony lencse. Délután lencse. Délisten. Hajnal lencse meg. Akkor lesz egy este lencse. Gondolom. Meg még nappal lencse, hogy... Oké. Ne futi. És visszakerültünk oda, honnan elkezdtük. Az egész van ebben, ha látjátok. Mi volt az ez? Csúszás. Ezeket is fel lehetett törni. Ja. Össze a lootot. Szintet léptünk. Na nézzük. Gépek mesterénél mit lehet csinálni? Semmire izgat. Na mondjuk ez a része jó. Ez még érdekes. Viszont ez meg HP-re nem. Akkor legyen ez. Növeljük a HP-nkat. Aha, robbanó csúszni, majd az is fog kelleni. Tripla aprító. Aprítók ez. Az igen. Ez milyen izét dob ki? Jó. Eddig így vagyunk. Nézzük jegyzetfüzetbe. A gyűjthető tárgyaknál szereztük meg, ja igen, a alkony lencsét. Hát amúgy ugyanúgy néz ki. Ezek a lencsék. Kíváncsi vagyok amúgy, hogy ez jelző lencse, ez mi lesz, ha összeszedjük az összeset. Csak itt ebben a régióban. Túlcsúsztam, de nem vett észre. Csak felfigyelt rám. Lehagyjuk. És Le is hagytuk.
You're right.
Hoppás,
Must
fény.
be the same day before the forest. That means the access was.
Milyen farangok vannak itt viszont. Itt legalább mutatják a fát. Nem csak úgy. Találomra van. Lehet valamikor találomra van. Itt is.
Right. We should find whoever's in charge here. First, I have to resupply my stash. Maybe we're taking a look around too.
Ja, amúgy. És ezzel feljár... Aha, lettek itt még kérdőjelek. Jó. Akkor azért van mit csinálni. Itt is, meg lehet majd ruhát venni. Jó, a főküldetés ezt mindenképp csak ha itt megcsináltuk a melléküldetéseket. Ha lesz mi. Jó.
No one wants to play some strike? Anyone?
Lesz majd legközelebb. Na, szervusz kis szakács. Helyi ragú. De hát tele vagyunk kajával. Úgyhogy köszi. Még egy kérdőjel van itt mellette. Az olyan mit akar. Aha. Potion-ös. Kicsit lag volt most a hang, néha az is szokott laggolni. Ó. Arra rájöttem már... Várj, micsoda? Jó, hosszú utad lesz. Bocsánat, hogy még csak most olvasom. Arra rájöttél már, mi volt az a mérgező izén a földön? Annyit tudok, hogy az egy olyan növény, ami ugye mindent megmérgez, és most ugye pont azért van az, hogy meg kell keresnünk HD-t, hogy ennek az ellenszerét megtaláljuk. Meg ugye tudjunk be, hogy találkozni izével. Mindjárt mondom, hogy... Ja, Silence-szel. Ugye életben maradt. És ráadásul ugye a HD-szel elvitte, vagy ellopta a HD-t, azt a programot, ami ugye mindent újraindítana a világba, és ezzel ugye megölne mindenkit, és ugye valószínűleg ez a növény, ez pont ennek a mellékhatása. Bírom, hogy a gyűjtött tárgyaknál mutat valamit, hogy valamit felfedeztem, de nem mutatja. Hogy mi. Az így nagyon vicces. Ja, majd ezt kell megcsinálnom, de az még addig van. Bár kérdés az, hogy itt vajon lehet-e harci velem? Mert nem hiszem. De amúgy 3 új melléküldetést kaptunk. Ebből egy itt van mellettünk. Most játszani azért nem akarok játszani, mert ez hosszú idő. Mire mindent megcsináljuk. Csinálunk egy gyors magasmentést. Majd ezt jelöltök ki. De amúgy itt a harciba. Na, ja nem az malacak. Nem lehet őket megölni. De rossz. Keruf.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
De.
Maybe.
Tudja, valamit el kell hozni neki? Bocsánat. Aha. Aha, kereskedő lesz. Jó.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Kerefel kell majd kereskednünk. Ő valószínűleg több pénzt ad majd
Guess
ért.
I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Aha, ha majd át tudunk menni, akkor ide is át kell jönni. Jó. Nézzük meg ezt a fentit. Kerülhet majd utána. Várj. Na. De nem hiszem, hogy így kell, be tudunk menni. Még nincsen meg a követség. Úgyhogy nem is ideje van. Várj, itt ki tudom venni? Ja, nem baj, felveszek a másikat, azt a fontot. Mert valószínűleg előbb a követségre kell mennünk, és csak utána fog megnyílni az a rész, hogy át tudunk menni a kapun. Anélkül nem hiszem, hogy át tudnánk menni. Itt van valaki. Mi az Isten csinál?
Had to pick today, didn't you? Took my eyes off that rock for 5 damn minutes.
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help?
You seriously are?
Na menjünk fel.
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
Régi kárja torony közelébe, úgyhogy azért is megyünk. Ja, gyere! Tudósz, ne izé. is tudtam. Pont szem előttem. Csak itt a jobb szélben. Szóval kellene, de jó leszek itt el. Na várj, most. Ugye ilyet találtunk, ha talált.
Away from me, you bucket of balls!
Három üregása. Ouch. Na jó. Gyere! Gyere! Oh!
You did it! You got them all!
Ennyi. Szedjük össze a lootot gyorsan. Ez is kell. De van valami értéke. Ugye a lilák azok nagyon értékesek, a sima fehér az átlag, meg a zöld kék. Jó, hát többé annyira nem elhiszem. Növényt összeszedek, hogy tudjuk kivenni magunkat.
Let me thank you properly.
Raina.
Are you hurt?
Nem megsérültél?
I'll live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up? It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. Ugh. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing?
Legalább most már
That
nem
used to
kell
be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which in some very specific circles is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
Ahogy neki kell össze.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All six of them,
Jó, legalább ezt is tudjuk, hogy ezeket a lencséket amúgy neki kell összegyűjteni, és ha összegyűjtjük neki mind a hatot, akkor valami jutalmat kapunk. Jó, így legalább van értelme gyűjtögetni, meg legalább tudjuk, hogy miért kell. És ez a legfontosabb. Szóval te egy tolvaj vagy?
So you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business.
Szóval tolvaj vagy.
The Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Jó. De miért nem tudom
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you.
Félte a picsáját, hogy
Come
leesik.
on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Na jó. Az apád.
Your father. Is he a
És
thief?
tolvaj.
Sorry. Opportunist.
De most
too?
már nem tolvajok vannak, hanem
No. He
lehetőségkereső.
helped design the towers.
Ezt
Before
meg kell
he
jegyezni,
passed on.
srácok.
So that's how you
A
know about the lenses.
lehetőségkeresők.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
Jó, van. Na,
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be a nice reward for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant after all. Thank you,
Aki ezt a hármat átvette.
Reina. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Jó. 45 fémszilánkot a 3 lencséért. Komolyan. Csak.
First the frost breath, then the snow.
Hát ez lópikula. Esti fénnyel. Erre tudnám felvenni, hogy valamit oldal. Hát volna, hogy ennyivel. Hát nem ezt így letudom. Meg itt fogunk lejönni. Ouch. Várj. esküszöm, ez a zene nagyon-nagyon tetszik.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Got the lens.
Esti lencse.
I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Még le is olvashatnám, de az fájna. Hát ez annyira nem jó ötlet. Jaj. Veszélyes volt a szitu, de nem lett baj.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a
Hogy vigyorok
sight?
amúgy.
Here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You
Jó.
got it.
See you around.
Kérdés, hogy a többi, a maradék 2 torony az hol van? Kaptunk egy TP-t. Jó. Ez kell amúgy. Ezeket is növelni kell. És gondolom nem kaptuk meg karakterként őket. Na várj. Jelzőtorony. Meg jelzőtorony. 2 jelzőtornyunk van itt. De ezekben voltam. Ezt nem tudom, hogy megnéztük azt a kilátópont tornyot. De miért csak azok... Szerintem ez azért van bejelölve, mert itt lesznek majd a lencsék. Hát ugye... Kettő darab hiányzik. Ugye ez a hajnal lencse, akkor a reggel lencse kell, meg a déli lencse. De mint valószínű egy pillanat. Jó. Hoppá. Akkor... Még itt ugye volt egy mellékküldetésünk. Ne így. Gyorsabb megoldással mennünk. Right? Na. Így. Csinálok, most néztem, hogy nem voltam.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too. There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Savior! Savior. You're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Hát, igazat mond. Okay,
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Loravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Loravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they hurt me. The stranger took off, and Loravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Okay. És gondolom senki sem hisz neki.
We combed the woods. Searched Laravik's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Loravik in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
Jó.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Oké. Ezt kell mindenképp csinálnunk. Menjünk a tisztásra.
Five ales in you?
Itt van a rend.
That's our cue.
Na, ahol ők fájtoltak,
You
amit
taking the
mondtam,
edge
ő
off?
volt ott.
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
Hogy vagy?
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Ersa.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. That's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
Sajnálom testvérét.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oké, akkor pár fényről is beszélj, légy egy picit.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. Where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. No matter how much new stone they put up, they'll still be stained in blood.
Hát ez jogos.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this?
Persze, persze. Muszáj.
Saving the world, that sounds like a lot for just one...
Errand.
Még mindig szeretne velünk jönni.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Jó. Itt az a követség, úgyhogy nem megyünk.
Almost ready to go?
Most már 10 HP-nál több van, mint eddig. Na nézzük, tudjam úgy, hogy igazat mondok.
This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. It's as good a place to start as any.
Okay.
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Was someone up here?
És még egy lábnyom.
Faint tracks. Leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all.
Mondjuk emberek ellen még nem harcoltam, sajnos.
Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Gotta find a cauldron to learn how to override machines.
Csak nem értem be ezt a képet. Elbasztam. Jó.
Machine's weak to fire.
Nem értem, hogy végértem. Oké.
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Köszönöm, Csú.
Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this This machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like we're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to?
Ja. Csak a lukon tettem be.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Ott egy barlang.
Seemed like a good die. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
Ó, micsoda autók vannak itt.
If we give up now, these are for wings. We'd have to find Ezra. In his shadow.
We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then Rayad was our only link to Vezra. And now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Connor was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
Azt hittem az ilyen izé.
He's there! I'm sure there's more of them inside. I better be careful. So it's you. Attack it from range! They need help!
That takes care of that. It sounds like there's more clips beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was the only link to them.
Elsötétült nap, szöveges adatpontok, mellékküldetések, szöveges napló, adatsérülés minimális. Mi vagyunk az alkonyat, az árnykarják legjobbjai. Úgy tettünk, ahogy Hades az eltemetett árnyék parancsolta. Követtük a proféciát, amelyről Bahavas főpap beszélt, a régiek erekéjét viseltük, hogy megosszuk suttogásunkat a napkirályságon keresztül, és a gépes sergét gyűjtöttük össze, hogy ostrom alá vegyük az árulókat, akik ellopták szent városunkat, Meridiant. Mindezt a semmiért az átkozott Nóra vadász vészett a vezéreinkkel, s leterítette az eltemetett árnyékot. Mit tehetnek ki a hívek, ha a profécia cserben hagyja őket? De talán még nincs vége. Bahavas egy kozmikus ciklusról beszélt, amelyet az igazi napkirály Jiran halála tört meg. A világ árnyékba borult, az időkereke megszakadt, végtelen nappal egy elsötétült nap alatt. Mi van, ha még nem teljes a proféciának ez a szakasza? Mi van, ha az eltemetett árnyék nem megváltó volt, csak hírnök? Ez igaz, a küldetésünknek még nincs vége, csak most kezdődött, és lehet, hogy a nyugvó napföldjén lapul az igazi hatalom.
He might have a focus. He could tell me where they are.
Mindig is hát összeszedünk. Valószínűleg fel kell mászni.
I'm guessing that's Rayad. But I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this,
Vezre.
it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the gloam of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
Ahol lesz egy főbossz.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
Oké, vissza kell térnünk Conoverhez. Jó, valószínűleg még velük lesz bajunk a későbbekben is. Gondolom, az csak egy részük volt.
When we fought the Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong. I'll shake it out as I go.
Most már 293 van, tehát figyelitek, úgyhogy akranként meglátszik. van csinálni. Még tényleg tök durva. A Death Stranding volt az első olyan játék, ahol menet közben kellett a WC-re menni a karakterrel. Legalábbis ha a Simseket nem nézzük. De az összes többi bejátékban az embereknek nincs ilyen szükség. Már amúgy itt ebben a világban elég nehéz. De hát gondoljatok bele, bele kell menni egy WC-re, itt nincsenek WC papírok. Mert van sok víz. Egy kis alvázmosás.
Where's Erend? Looks like he's had a few.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Jó. Ne várjatok. Szóval túlélő. Be kell aktiválnunk. Ezt is így megkaptuk ezt. És még van egy fejlesztésünk. Aha, ezek kettőbe kerülnek. Jó. Ezeket is be kell aktiválni. Az alapszinteket mindegyiket érdemes lenne megszerezni. Megpróbált és meg majd a csendes mozgást. És mindegyiknek legalább az alapszint az, hogy legyen meg. Jó. árnyék nyugaton. Na, először is. Az alap megvan.
Lighten up, Paid. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort.
Once again.
Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
Yo.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja. Our embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Okay. Tanakh Marshal.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paib over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Lány zavarában. Leizzadt. Hol van Nozar?
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
Na nézzük.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the raid. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts.
I can
But
grab
I
this from
hear
the
a
stash
certain
later.
Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Jó.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Jaj.
There's the commander.
Annyira elbambultam, egy kicsit így össze nem figyeltem. Hogy merre megyek, bocsánat.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Most megyek, vagy várok?
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling me that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order! Sorry, can't do it.
I'm asking nicely.
Hey, Var. Hi, Aaron. What's
Orders
happening?
are
You know,
orders.
the usual. Aloy wants something. People
Open
trying to stand in her
the
way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire? Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Köszi Árend.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. I made it just in time.
Majd visszajövünk a két lencséért.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
De durván néz ki innét amúgy a kapu. Ott van bent egy tábortűz. És ilyen így most végleg bezártak a kaput. Várjatok, nézzük meg a térképet. Ah, nem, visszamehetünk. Csak előbb kell itt is egy tábortűz. Aha, nem tudom utazni. Jó. Keresünk egy tábortüzet, ahol tudunk menteni. Hoppá.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no...
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. We must be the so-called
Rettenhetetlen vöröshajű Nora, bizony te vagy.
I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help. But I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. Hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures. Me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they held here. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut.
Kurut. Ezt kell nekünk.
Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the cool route is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you?
Ez igaz.
Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Főnök szolgálata.
You wound up serving the Tanakh's chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakhs still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should.
Ja.
I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
Szóval még
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace.
Hikaru.
And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Jó.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people.
Hát igen, egy jó vezető pont ezt akarja. A legjobbat a népének.
So,
jó, megtudtuk a teljes történetét.
You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last.
Talán, remélhetőleg.
The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
Még szerintem neki jön abból.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaru knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Jó, jó. Akkor mehetünk.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this. to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you.
Okay, beszélünk el
He can be
majd
intimidating to
Hekarróval.
others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Kharja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Akkor megvárunk, elvárunk a következő. Kérdés, ha vártam volna, hogy is lett volna ez, hogy van.
The Kharja have opened the gates.
Miért értem, úgyhogy ebből baj lesz? Ebből még nagy baj lesz.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom we should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Kharja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Hopp, egy dino. Velociraptorhoz hasonló dino.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archer! Light them up!
Okay, let's go. Jó nagy fight lesz így akkor.
Get to cover! Archers! Keep them back!
cover shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Na.
Stick to cover!
Várjatok egy nagyon-nagyon-nagyon picit. Mi ez, édesem? Nem mi ez, kicsikém? Igen, igen, viszont jól látod. Jó, na.
Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Jó. Boss fight. Boss. Mi volt az az ejtelmi?
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Oh. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. Oh.
Oké, megvan ez a főbossz is.
Your turn! Come down here and face me! No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your light. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war, honeycomb!
Fél ellenünk. Jó, legalább túlélte valaki.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Csak egyelőre.
I'll take you back to the fort.
Ki akartnám lootolni itt a izéket. Megértem, hogy visszavisszük. Viszont szépen akadtak tényleg itt a kári emberek. És az a baj, hogy Flawless is.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Szóval ő lootolja össze. A sok lootot. Fájt közben kellett volna kiszedni.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Nem tudjuk pajzsra használni, de repülni tudunk vele majd.
We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vishav.
Jó, Vaudis annyira nem kell.
What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh's territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh's territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Jó, kérdés. Kérdések a nyugatról. Tanakh területe, nagyon sok minden van.
You said the Tanakh's lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot.
Okay.
Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
Senki földje.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Mások nyugat felé.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Jó. Mit csinálsz, Annie? Jó. Nyugatról megtudtunk mindent, Regala.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Jó. Fashav.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west. He's died just short of the Sundom. He's a clever, good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of...
Picit azt gyorsan újraindítom, mert mit akadna egy picit. Pillanat.
Advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Nozar és Vodis.
It's too bad about Nazar and Vodis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Megmondom őszintén.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala?
Biztos, hogy nem.
Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, We can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Na így lesz nyitva a kapu, és így tudunk majd közlekedni a két terület között.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Hát én is bízok benne, hogy minden jó lesz. Oké. Na nézzük gyorsan. Elvileg ott egy lázadó tábor, azt majd le kell vernünk, hogy majd lesz egy óriás lépegető. Részlettél a követségen, elnyert trófea. Jó. Oké, jó. Azt mondja, képzettség. Várjatok. Igen, ezt megcsináltam. Beszivárgó. Így. Ez mi ez a hang? Aha, az is jó lenne amúgy. Ezt és akkor az alapszint megvan ebből is. Úgyhogy... csapdakészítő lesz majd a 6-os. Az ellemidő. Ebből még több is van, de nem baj. Szerintem ez lesz most. Az alkatrésztörő. Nem már most. Ez még az összeset elszipkázza. Apa. A pengeszárna egy energia alapú légisikla, amelyet géptechnikával alakítottak át. Aktiválatos a sikláshoz nyomott lehet, vagy tarts legyomva a négyzet gombot, amíg a levegőben vagy.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence in Hades. And just maybe a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regal's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world.
Már a stream.
Like Elizabeth would.
Lassan készülődhetek.
The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Heal is kell. Elhasználtuk az összest.
Save these for when I need it.
Nagyon sok loot van itt. Mert még mindig van 198 fent, szóval Ez annyira nem gáz. Ezt nagyon most már nem kell gyűjteni. Összelútoljuk magunkat, és akkor keresünk egy mentőhelyet.
Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Elkaptuk ezt a rókát. Ott a mentő. Jó. Na. Fiúk, lányok, hölgyek, urak, nagyon-nagyon szépen köszönöm a figyelmet. Remélem tetszett a mai stream. A VOD nézőknek üzenem, hogyha nektek is tetszett, akkor természetesen dobjatok egy lájkot, meg hogyha nem tettétek volna meg, akkor pedig iratkozzatok fel a csatornámra. Nektek pedig tényleg nagyon szépen köszönöm a figyelmet. Legközelebb hétfőn fogunk találkozni, este 8 órakor YouTube-on. Akkor folytatni fogjuk a Assassin's Creed Valhallát. Szerdán It Takes Two, szintén YouTube-on, és akkor utána jövő hét pénteken fogunk ismételten itt lenni, és akkor folytatni fogjuk a Horizon Forbidden West kalandunkat. Úgyhogy fiúk, lányok, nagyon szépen köszönöm még egyszer a figyelmet, legyetek nagyon jók, jó hétvégét mindenkinek. Találkozunk legközelebb, addig is pedig sziasztok!
But it's too late now, I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb, we would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never run.
We'd hook up in my car, driving so far, play your guitar, you'd show me your art, let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars, we were never apart, drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, orbit when it's gone, took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on.
Late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. lights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious.
We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. How careless we could be.
It's too late now, I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.